What's going on, all of my fellow Joy-Con boys and girls? This is your boy, Nintendo Logan. We're once again back at it again here with a different kind of video for you guys here. I never really did anything like this before, so I'm pretty super excited about actually doing something like this for you guys. And as many of you guys all know, a brand new update is out now for the Nintendo Switch 1 with version 20.0.0. Probably the biggest update we had, and I don't even know how long it's been, but there's a lot of stuff that we're going to be showcasing for you guys here. And this was an update that was released last night, but I wasn't able to actually do a video on this showcasing the brand new firmware update for the Switch 1. Just because of the fact that it was it was not like really late at night, and I just don't record videos like late at night, so that's why I'm a little bit late on doing this here. But I still want to kind of showcase for you guys anyways, just so you guys can kind of get an idea. If you guys have not updated your Switch 1 yet, which I highly recommend you guys that we do, showcase all the new features that we have here, and just kind of show it to you guys right here. So, but of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys, as always, give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys are brand new to our channel, make sure to subscribe and make sure you guys turn on all notifications to never send more of the latest upcoming Nintendo and Nintendo Switch 2 content next in the near future. So, without any further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get into this right now. And starting off with the first thing that we have here. Well, this is probably one of the biggest things that we actually do have in this update. The virtual game cards, which is something that Nintendo kind of already highlighted during the One Nintendo Direct that we had back during March of this year, where they were talking about virtual game cards. And we actually do have information about this, actually. And all the patch notes are coming from NintendoEverything.com, where I'm going to read some of the details a little bit better here. So, for the virtual game card, purchase Nintendo Switch Digital Software, DLC, and some free software, or no, or virtual game cards, and display in a list in this menu. You can virtually load and eject virtual game cards between up to 2 Nintendo Switch 1 systems, and virtual game cards can be lent to others in the same Nintendo account family group. For more information, see the virtual game card guide. And we'll obviously kind of showcase it right here for you guys. So, you click on this, and then you go to your profile, which I only got one, which I don't have multiple other profiles. And you can see right here, you can see your virtual game cards on this screen. Purchase downloadable games will appear here. And here's some of the games that we have here. Nintendo World Championships, Splatoon 3, Counter to Treasure Tracker, and then some of these other games that you see here. So one virtual game cards to load on this system. Once loaded, the game's icon will be added to the home menu, and you'll be able to play it. So it kind of gives you a little bit of an example right here. And then these are all the digital and also physical games that we have here. Well, basically just some of the digital games. It only just showcases like some of your digital games. Well, for some reason, well, Splatoon 3 and Counter are on here, but I basically have the physically, and then Smash Bros. Ultimate as well. Well, I mean, actually, you know what? Because of the DLC, actually, now I kind of understand why it's exactly like this. So, yeah, basically like I'm not going to do it, but you guys can kind of see here. And so basically, you can just like lend any of your digital software or your DLC to like anybody that has a Switch 1, like kind of like have them try it out and whatnot. If they really don't have it, and you know, so want to try it out on their Switches, actually. Which means it's a pretty cool feature, though, that they have this. I mean, like I mentioned before, I really don't have another Nintendo account with me, or nobody else has a Switch 1, so I can't really, you know, really do this and whatnot. But you guys will do it to try it out for yourself here, if you want to see what it's like. And now, next up, another big feature that's going to be on the Switch 2, actually, which you guys are seeing it right here, the Game Share feature. Compatible software can be shared from a Nintendo Switch 2 system to other nearby systems to play together. You can only play together via local wireless, and the Nintendo Switch 2 system must initiate game share. This feature cannot be used between 2 Nintendo Switch 1, Nintendo Switch OLED model, and or Nintendo Switch Lite systems. So, we'll also showcase it for you guys right here. So you go to game share, of course you select your profile that you want to use game share with, and it says right here, Nintendo Switch 2 users can use Game Share, and you can play together. So yeah, this really isn't a feature that can really work right now, because obviously by the time we're recording this video, the Switch 2 is not out yet. But once the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, then if you're playing on your Switch 1, and somebody else that has a Switch 2, they'll be able to, like, whatever kind of Switch 2 game they're playing, will actually get showcased on your Nintendo Switch 1, Nintendo Switch 1. So it'll just be the base Nintendo Switch, and not the OLED or the Nintendo Switch Lite, actually. Well, I mean, it probably might work on there too, but trying to screen share from your Switch 1 onto like another Switch 1 or an OLED model or a Switch Lite, it won't really work on there, but It'll work if you're on the Switch 2 and all that. Which I find that pretty interesting, though. How it's like to see doing game share just from the Switch 2 onto like any of the Switch 1 models. And then it says right here about game share. Nearby Nintendo Switch 2 users can share compatible software, and they can play together using game share. Hound the person with the compatible software to do the following on their Nintendo Switch 2. Go into the home menu and start the game. And then second, start a game share session from within the game. And so that's basically how you do it. I kind of want to show you guys an example about this. So let's just say that I already have the Switch 2 right now, and or someone else has and I want to share from a Nintendo Switch 1. So I'm going to join game share, and then it says right here, searching for game share. And then look at that, no game share sessions found. Search again. And then how to join a game share session. It'll basically just like do what we just did, actually. So yeah, that's it for what game share is all about. And then we also have user verification settings that has been added under user and user settings. So nothing really too interesting here from these patch notes that I'm looking at right here. But as you guys also do notice, a couple of the icons are already on the Switch 1 already. A couple of them haven't updated actually. So the news icon actually used to be red, but as you can see right here, it's now basically a green right here actually. And when you go into the news, it really isn't really anything really too new here. It's basically the same amount of news that we've gotten here in the past, especially with other upcoming stuff right here like Mario Kart World and then Cyberpunk 2077. And then right here we have update about the new system update and all that stuff. So the news section of the Switch 1, nothing really too new to see with that. But the Nintendo Switch eShop, as you guys can also see, has also got a new shade of red instead of like how it was like back then with orange. And I will show you guys that. See, look at that. Now when it loads up, it has like a shade of red instead of orange, unlike how I did back then. And then right here, the bars also got like updated to red as well. Yeah, pretty cool actually. Kind of like this. Didn't really think that they were gonna do this for the Switch 1, but interesting they did it here. And of course, if you guys are wondering if they actually like made the Switch 1 eShop run faster, unfortunately that is still not the case. It still runs like a legit slideshow, and yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but pretty cool overall. Like I already mentioned before, how the color of the Switch 1 eShop got updated to red instead of orange. Alright, so we're going to close out of here. So, I think in terms of that might be everything that's in this brand new update that I've noticed, actually. But there's actually one more bonus thing that we see here. And this actually has to do with the profile icons. So, I'm going to show you guys here. So, yeah, as you guys can see right here, some of the profile icons have actually gotten updated with, of course, obviously some of the Mario icons with Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, and then like some of the power-ups here. But there's actually one specific thing that actually are pretty different, and you guys can already see it. Donkey Kong has actually gotten his brand new design. So no longer it's the one from the DK design from Rare. It's actually the one that Nintendo's been using for the Mario movie and also for the upcoming DK Bonanza. So yeah, pretty cool stuff actually. I mean, it's a bit of a small thing, but I know lots of people are pretty disappointed about this DK design right here. I mean, I do like it actually. I actually have been digging DK's new design a lot better. But for those who might prefer to the Rare design that we got before this one, I can see why people like aren't really a huge fan of this one. But I don't know, it's been kind of growing on me a little bit here, and whatnot. So I mean, I'm not really gonna use this. I'm not really gonna be using this icon that much because obviously for me, I'm still gonna be using the one for Inkling Girl. Actually, as you guys see right here, with Splatoon 3. But yeah, in terms of that is pretty much it for what we have new for this brand new firmware update, version 20.0.0. So yeah, what do you guys think about all the stuff that was in this new update and what we showed here? And if there's anything that we might have missed, let me know again in the comment section down below. If I did miss anything in terms of like what we have for the new version 20 update for the Switch 1 firmware. So again, if you guys have any thoughts about this, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And I'd absolutely love to hear your guys' thoughts about this here. But anyways, overall with that, that's going to go and do it for this quick little tour of the firmware update version 20.0 for the Nintendo Switch 1. Still cannot wait for to try out all this brand new stuff for the Switch 2 as well, which is Nintendo, you guys can tell, is beginning to prepare for the Switch 2, actually, with some of this stuff with the game share and the updated eShop. So, Switch 2 is ever around the corner, and seriously can't wait once again to try out some of this new stuff when the Switch 2 launches. But of course, if you guys enjoyed this former update tour overall here, make sure you guys once again give this video a thumbs up on your way out. And if you guys are also brand new to our YouTube channel once again, make sure you guys subscribe and make sure you guys turn on all notifications to never send more upcoming, maybe more just like firmware updates, especially when the Switch 2 launches, and especially more upcoming Nintendo and Nintendo Switch 2 content next time in the near future once again. So, anyways, with that, that's going to do it overall for me here for Reborn Nintendo Logan, and I'm going to be signing off with this video, and I will of course see you guys in the next one. So peace out, love you guys, God bless, have a great day, watch your one-outs, be blessed, and we'll catch you guys next time here. So take care, and may God bless you.